Testicles? Dayton Taki?
Oh.
Walk-off tank?
Dude, we are 3 outs away from a Troy Trojans trip to Omaha. Who would have thought?
Wait. Not we're 3 outs away from a Trojan trip to Omaha. We're 3 outs away from a Troy Trojan trip to a
That's
Super.
what I meant. Troy
Yeah.
Trojan Super, a Trojan to Omaha,
Trojans.
a Tromaha.
Oh, not Blake Cavill's leg. He didn't have a guard there. Did you guys know that Blake Cavill had a pet shark growing up? He went and got it like in high school.
A pet shark?
Shark. They have an exotic like animal display in his hometown of Australia, and he got it. Yeah, he had a tarantula pet shark too. Guy's a legend.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I might have to get a sword tattoo if they take care of business here.
A double sword Troy / Little Rock tattoo. Like
Yeah,
right here, like never forget the 2026 Super Regional of the Trojan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subject line, headline, Troy, Little Rock, my 2 favorite staffs in the world. I will get a tattoo documented. It'll be my whole arm.
Dude, Jimmy Janicki is the hottest hitter in the planet. Actually, maybe the second hottest behind Boroff. 2 Troy catchers.
My name is Boroff. I don't understand. I'm always so envious of guys that are able to hit like this. Yeah. Like the bat completely straight up in the air.
It never clicked for me either.
Yeah, dude, I tried everything. Something about the Indian, not the arrow, you know?
Yeah. Hey, you know what's funny about these Troy at-bats is like they're probably trying to get out right now. Like we got to get back in the field. We got 3 outs to get.
Let's go hunt 3.
Yeah. Did Gavin Kelly just strike out?
Yeah, dude. This West Virginia 0-2, bottom 8 though. I got to tell you, the West Virginia unis are rocking tonight. Love.
So the Cold Rush unis are sick. However, West Virginia, if you go and look at some of their biggest sports misery moments, they've been wearing some form of alternate uniform. And these Cold Rush for football, basketball, baseball have been the talk of the town.
The worst West Virginia loss in the history of West Virginia athletics was what, Noah?
It was the backyard brawl. The
backyard brawl. All they got to do is win to go to a natty. Instead, they lose. They beat Clemson by 50 in the Sugar Bowl. Were they wearing an alternate uni that night?
Probably. Gavin Clark, you're spot on, dude. Jay Boroff, who didn't even play much this year.
We're heading to the 9th in Morgantown.
Didn't even play much this year, but he was like the JUCO All-American, high prospect, and you could see it these last 4 days. He's been hitting the shit out of the ball.
Oh yeah,
every at bat. For the chat, we have a special guest coming up here.
There's a new
30 seconds,
guys. When you want to talk about fandom biasy, it runs strong. Next week, if they're able to find 3 outs against the Florida Gators in Gainesville, the Troy Trojans will take on the Little Rock Trojans. And it'll be kind of like watching your parents get divorced and you get asked to sit on the stand in a courtroom. I've got no answer. I love them both so much. I love Big Daddy, great movie. I'm not really sure where we go in this direction. I just know that we love those that love on us. And there's not many that I love more than this special guest coming up. I love her the most, actually. Excuse me. That may have given it away. And look what she's rocking.
She's here.
Guys, I'm honored.
Thank you.
I was going to say, I know you mentioned, Trojans to a super. I'm riding with Trojans all the way to Omaha, folks. I like what you said, Ben. Tromaha? I think that's the tat, Jack. That's what you get.
Hey, put them both in. Put them both in. 9 teams to Omaha this year.
I like that, honestly.
Yeah.
I think a Trojan tattoo would make the most sense because you could get the sword, Jack, like you wanted, and then do a pencil on the top.
There you
so
go.
one
See what
sword
I'm cooking up? Like the T, sword, normal sword, and then pencil.
The power of the T. And each sword could represent both Trojans, if you think about it.
There you go. Everyone's happy here.
Yep, Nat the cat is here, Miss Pencil. So Hector, Hector puts, how about Troy not being in your top 25 all year? I have text message proof from the head man himself of the Troy Trojans to leave them out of the mid-major top 25 starting like April 1st.
And they needed like that motivation.
They used it as motivation to their own players, like begging us not to put Troy in the mid-major top 25. And look where it got them.
We flirted with it. We put them in because we're like, there's not a better team than Troy right now. We have no choice. So Troy got into the top 25, and then they lost the next series, I think by sweep.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're keeping them out the rest of the year.
Yep. So
this
that
was fun,
is
guys.
why.
You enjoy.
Oh, Natalie, say goodbye to the chat.
Look what PC Sean King 69 said. Great username, by the way.
I don't know if I can't see anything on
my
phone.
Here we go. I just put it on the screen.
Nat the cat.
Nat the cat. That's Matt and Tromaha. Avery.
Tromaha.
Avery knows ball. And if Avery says you know ball, you must know ball. Nat the cat.
So,
thanks for
wait, Natalie, before you get off, there's just no way you're sitting all alone watching college baseball, are you?
Ben, who do you think I am?
guys, I
gotta. The girl has had squeeze play on for hours.
Yes,
this is a true story. Before she goes, I long work day, been sitting in this chair for about 9 hours. She calls me at like 2. She goes, "Oh my goodness, are you seeing what Oklahoma's doing? Watch the game."
I love it.
I haven't talked to her since. Right before we go live, we jump on a FaceTime. I'm like, man, what a crappy day. She goes, "Are you watching squeeze play? Rudy's killing it." And I go, "That just made my day. I needed that."
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to take us back to last night. Jack's obviously on the call for Mississippi State, Louisiana, and we have a special place in our heart for Morgantown and West Virginia, because I'm sure everyone on this podcast already knows Jack's grandpa was the Mountaineer way back in the day. So I have a special place in our heart. So I had to give him updates of the absolute craziness that went on between West Virginia. And I tweeted it, but Jack never sees my tweets that I tag him in. So that's just another, section of the beef we won't get into. But it's literally, I screenshotted our text message of like 12 texts from me of, gosh, this game's over. West Virginia's down and out. Oh, wait, shit. Oh, wait. He just threw 4 freaking balls in a row. Let's go. And then the 2-run home run. So
it was unbelievable. Yep. It was
out by myself. And Jack's obviously on the call. So
not
my
paying
energy,
attention.
but that's okay.
Yeah. Next year we need to get squeeze play, but we need to do Chris Budden and Natalie both hosting and kick one of the guys out of there. Like let's kick Rooney out.
Hey, college baseball's for the girls, guys.
Yeah,
double or like a girl an alternate broadcast where just girls squeeze play.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Natalie, who would be your top 4? Actually, I don't want to go Omaha 8. I was gonna go split your Omaha 8.5. It's the girlies' top 4. We don't need all 8. Just give me your top 4 teams this year.
Oh, gosh. Well, we were riding with Georgia. This is how I'm going with this, by the way. I give love to the teams who give love to Jack. And these are a lot of teams that give love to Jack. But Georgia's always been in our top. And I was honestly riding with Georgia Tech, too. That was really sad. I'm not going to lie earlier. So give me Georgia. Give me the Trojans, obviously.
Tromaha.
Oh my gosh, this is tough. West Virginia. These are obviously cake ones because they're on TV right now. West Virginia, that's my 3rd. Let me.
You're not going to say is Texas Longhorns?
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about them. Yeah,
that was
Texas,
the layup right there.
Texas, hook 'em. Yeah, those are my 4.
First ever 11.7 live showcast. Way to go! Great debut.
Yep. Good job,
guys. Have fun.
That was 7 1/3 scoreless, 8 punchies. Great work, babe.
Yep. Love it.
Appreciate it.
Boys, Kentucky's going to win this game.
Isn't it so funny how every year the bubble is so and then the bubble gets hot every time?
You would like almost prefer to be on the bubble, last 4 in.
You're like, yeah. And even if you're the last 4 out, you can go to bed knowing, if they'd have just put us in.
Yeah. Well, that's my thought process with Mercer. If Kentucky or Troy wins a national championship, that Mercer will share it. And there will be a banner in Mercer Stadium that says co-national champions.
Even if they get to Omaha, I think Mercer should get a banner. Like without question. I think they should.
Rooting hard, even though I am rooting for West Virginia. I think the whole state of West Virginia would drive down the highways.
Pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage to Omaha, and they would all stay in the same hotel and just take over the hotel.
That was a no doubter.
No, it wasn't.
Fell short.
Short. We are 1 out away.
Dude. It's just all things going Trojan. We got a doggy pile here, right?
St. John's didn't care. Or no, it wasn't St. John's. It was it Little Rock that
Little Rock didn't dogpile.
Yeah. Didn't?
I don't think
Who
they
dogpiled?
did.
Somebody dogpiled.
Let's see if they dogpile. Let's take bets. Troy dogpile or no dogpile?
Oh, they're piling.
Yeah, I'm saying they're dogpiling. And Skylar Meade is going to do what Cliff Godwin did in the American Championship and dive right on top.
Yeah, I'll say dogpile too.
There's there's more than a 50% chance we could get the Troy Trojans on the bus on this show tonight by just sending a link. I think we're going to send a link to the Troy staff to see if they want to join. Oh no, my squeeze play froze. There we go. We're back in it.
These West Virginia fans are mocking the umpire.
I can't believe they're about to go to a super. I can believe it actually.
Don't forget, 2 of us on the podcast picked Troy to go to Omaha in our bracket.
True.
And 2 of them are on this. One of them's not. No, I'm sorry. Noah and Dimitri did not pick Troy to go to Omaha, but Jack, you and I did.
Of course.
Official bracket.
Of course.
In fact, I need to look.
And also, book it. Doggy pile. Take him to the turf. Let's go.
Save that ball.
That is so cool.
Pelotas. Wait, where do we go? I got squeeze play. Where'd they take me?
There we go. Now they're piling.
Come on. The cameraman is in the middle of that. You got to love it.
Dude, that was such a good angle. They had the entire coaches like powwow too, going nuts, losing their mind.
Hey, we need to start talking about Skylar Meade potentially in the mix for some big time jobs. Just want to throw that out there. That's so fucking awesome, man.
That is the job, Jack. That is the job.
What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're referring to. Feels weird they haven't hired anybody yet. Maybe they're just waiting on their guy. Maybe they're waiting on their guy to make a Tromaha run.
And West Virginia gets out of it.
This place is on fire too.
How about that, dude? Troy gets to host a super regional. From last 4 in to hosting a super.
Doubles alley. Oh, I keep yelling. I gotta chill out.
Jack, do you think we could sit on top of the right field monster at Troy for this weekend?
So here's a question. You know, when a lot of mid-majors, this situation happens, you think a la Indiana State or Old Dominion, they make them host at like another school. There's no chance they make them go to like a neutral site minor league yard.
They can. Every other Alabama school is hosting.
But they could go to like a minor league yard in the state.
Troy's got a good park.
No, Troy's definitely.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to mediate expectation. Like, what if I don't want them to rip it away from me? Do you know what I mean?
What?
There's a 0% chance.
I'm not picking up what you're putting down.
I'm just scared. Like, what if, like, I mean, it's a foregone conclusion that Troy's going to host. They should host.
Yeah.
You're talking about a program where, like, UCLA is the number one team in the country. Guys walk around like they're just, students at UCLA. In Troy, Alabama, these baseball players are gods. Scott Mead goes into the grocery store and the register knows her. Like, this town is going to explode for this. Right? Like, this will be one of the biggest weekends in the history of the town. And I don't mean that lightly, right? What I'm saying is, don't rip that away from me.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
Yeah.
That is definitely their ballpark is suitable to host a super regional.
Okay,
it's going to be freaking electric.
Are you guys going?
I'm thinking about it, dude. I'm really thinking about just packing up Brooks in the car and doing a trifecta of Alabama,
Auburn, Troy.
They can't
start in Athens.
Start in Athens. Well, it really depends on the schedule coming out, because if like Athens plays Friday afternoon, I think you could get over to a late night game somewhere, or maybe do a day in Athens, a day in Tuscaloosa, and then split a day Auburn and Troy. Because they're not too far from each other.
First pitch of the 9th, everybody is on their feet in Motown.
How stupid would it be if West Virginia hits a walk-off bomb right here? Like, how silly. That would be so silly.
It's such a silly Billy.
All right, strikeout and the first AB.
You guys know whenever, like, Hank Aaron hit his, like, 715th home run, people from the stands, like, ran on the field and like helped him run across the third baseline to touch home. Like, back in the day, fans would like pour on the field for big moments. I think this might happen in West Virginia. I think they might storm the field.
They could storm the field.
Have we ever had a baseball storming?
Yeah, because I was asked that on one of the shows that I do with SGPN, and one of the guys just looked up college baseball storm field or whatever. And it happened. I can't tell you when, but they pulled up a video of it happening. What makes it, I think, really tough is all the protective netting. Way tougher than it used to be.
I don't think any netting has ever gotten in the way of any West Virginian of all time.
That's actually a really good
I think they would go through the netting.
Yeah. My grandma lives there. Shout out Grandma Toby. Shout out Parkersburg, West Virginia, 2 hours from Morgantown. They would chew through the fence. I can really say that. And I mean that as a compliment.
Also, there is so much home field apparel at this West Virginia game. I think they all ordered their home field apparel 2 weeks ago, and it just came in.
Back-to-back strikeouts.
I wouldn't mind a 13-inning game.
I mean, this was Western Kentucky's ace, and he's on the mound for Kentucky right now.
Yeah.
That slider looks wicked tonight.
Don't hang one, though.
All right. Well, Milwaukee to win would be utterly hilarious, right? We good there?
Yes.
Okay. Just double check.
But it also ruins the triangle of supers.
Yeah.
Last night, Jack, I called it the Mark Etheridge wet dream.
God. Yeah, we'll keep moving. Hey,
which one do you think he would go to?
All of them. I think they'd get him a chopper, have him just
the deep one.
Mark is the best. Oh God, how cool! I haven't eaten dinner yet, guys.
And two of those supers in Alabama involve 3 mid-majors.
And Rob Vaughn, a homie. Damn,
it's
God, so many homies everywhere. But
Jack, it's a perfect year to just rent the RV, pull off the super regional, and then head to Omaha with home field.
Do I do it?
I'm in if you're in.
Do I make a call?
Jack, what do you do if ESPN calls and says, like, hey, we want you on the call for this Trojans matchup?
First step, cry.
I could picture you being like, yes, like I would love to. How much? And then they'd be like, oh, we'll pay you X amount. And be like, oh, you're paying me? I was going to pay you.
Yeah.
I was going to pay ESPN to do it.
Yeah, you guys want check, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal? I'll make sure that my people, aka me, have it sent over immediately. This is so great, dude. How fun when awesome things happen to awesome people.
You just love to see it.
And all the homies in the chat that have been here for the last 2-3 years riding these lives out with us, Ben.
Yeah.
Hey, first off, by the way, speaking of the live chats, for everyone who's been in there, Avery, Caden, some of the homies that have, were our OG Club Omaha guys, PC Sean Kingston, we see you. Ace Reese.
It all started with Ace Reese.
Got to say hello for the first time.
Reese, his balls hang. Was that 2024 when he was at Houston?
Houston, his freshman year, I got to meet Ace Reese in person for the first time. Said hello, kind of icebreaker.
Please tell me he knew the reference.
I go, hey, by the way, he goes, live stream. I go, yes, indeed. And that was all that was said. I was like, let's go. Because remember the game, man, they all got on the bus like, who are these morons live streaming Houston baseball on a Tuesday?
Yeah.
So the Ace Reeses of the world getting Roland Fanning and Skylar Meade on Zooms after their games. Just freaking awesome. Did you guys know what Milwaukee's record was to start the year through their first 26?
Yeah, I saw it. 5-22.
Yeah. Oh, 27, excuse me.
Who are we rooting for in this USC A&M game? I'm rooting for a good game. I like both of these teams. I know Noah hates A&M, which is fine, but
which is totally fine, by the way. That's a base hit. Milwaukee
didn't get blown out last night. It was the closest 8-1 game I've ever seen.
What are you talking about? It was a blowout through 3, and then Auburn just
they were always hanging around. Tying run was somewhere in the bubble almost all night.
Somewhere in the dugout all night. That would be correct.
All right, I'm pulling up the bracket right now, and we're gonna try to find the most fun Omaha possible.
Hey, Jack, so for our podcast tonight, I'm going to have one stat for each team that's like off the wall. You were in Starkville. What jumped out to you about Mississippi State? What's the storyline there? What should I dive into?
Good question. The big storyline there, I mean, offensively, all 9 guys had a moment where they got to play hero all week. You look at, obviously Reese and Sullivan and Parker, and those are 3 stars. To me, it's the depth. They're very layered now. Vitas Valencias has become like an everyday guy on the backstretch. First guy in the SEC tournament's history to homer twice in 1 inning. He's like hot as hell. Reed Stallman's been really good late. So offensively, they're really deep. But the storyline is, you guys know better than anybody. You're heading to a super now. And in Omaha, if you have 2 guys that can grab the baseball and beat you as a starting pitcher, like, you're in a really good spot. Think about what Coastal did last year. With Ryan McPherson looking the way that he did last night in Game 3 to win it, there might not be a better 1-2 punch in the country. So there's really not a stat line for you. The question mark of, is Ryan McPherson healthy? Does he slide back into being the Friday guy? That way you can go righty, lefty, righty. Because in a 3-game span, if I throw McPherson, who's 95 to 97, I got Tomas Valinkas, who's throwing 95 to 96 mile per hour bowling balls at your ass all night. And then Duke Stone, who turned in his best outing of the year. I feel like they become a national title contender if he's healthy.
Did you get the chance to ask the Valencias question to the boys?
Yeah. So Cal Peterson and Tom Hart did the story during the Auburn series a few weeks ago. And I believe we posted it. 11.7 did. So it's funny. The boys hate the hell out of Sorry now. Like they are, it's all anybody asks them. And they hate it. And their SID, Logan Laurie, who's just the best, was like, boys, this is your fault. The toothpaste is out. Like, you're not allowed to hate it. Like, I'm sorry. This is your fault. Right? She's like Travis Etienne in the NFL right now. Like, you don't get to just change your name after all this time, can you? So Valinkis, the pitcher, goes more Americanized because he's been on campus for 2 years, whereas Vitas Valencius has now been at 4 schools. This is his last year. They pronounce their last name 2 different ways. So I'll tell you what's cool though. They do hate it. They still have 2 different pronunciations. I know they regret the hell out of it. They can't take it back, but it's really fun seeing how emotional both of them get watching each other play.
Oh yeah.
Like you think, I don't know, you think like in the moment of the game you'd forget. Not these guys. Like the Vitas like sitting in left field, like freaking out watching him pitch, which he should probably chill. Like his little brother's shoving it up everybody's tail right now.
What's this might be a dumb question. What's the country of origin?
I knew it too. It might be. I think it is Lithuania.
Okay.
You know their mom lives with them here in Starkville?
No, I didn't know that.
Really cool. Really, really cool. It'll be
the story. It is really cool.
Yeah. I feel have you the age-old adage of
dude, Kentucky's hit like 3 foul balls that have all flirted with being there.
All in a row, too.
I know.
Who's on the bump for USC right now?
Grant Gavell.
Oh. That's a good move. He threw Friday, right?
Yeah, he threw like 90 pitches on Friday.
Does this is a good question here from TMC JB. How many pitches does Mason Edwards have in him tonight?
All of them.
I think you have to. If
you get to the 8th inning, and then it's probably him.
Mountaineers. Oh, man.
Is that Dawson Montesa warming up? Dude, he threw 122 on Saturday.
I'm telling you, man, this is what's so cool about college baseball is these regional games are the most important games that these kids will probably ever play in. If not, like if they make it to the major leagues, the MLB postseason is the only thing
they'll throw in, and the closest they'll ever feel to.
It was a number in the 30s, and he's number 31.
No, it was Montesa for sure. I'm a little bit behind you.
It is Montesa. It is.
Yeah.
Montesa.
Dude, I got one for you just because it's top of mind. Ben, your boy Matt Deggs in Louisiana, they threw a kid, Andrew Herman, 5th-year senior.
Yep.
Just around a little bit. He's now been 3 years on campus with the Raging Cajuns. His first year, 60 punches. Second year on campus, 50 punching. This year at 108. It's like 88, 89, 4 pitches. And they told me, he's like, it's a lot in between. It's a lot in the heart and a lot below the belt, if you know what I mean. Like, it's just like the best, right? And Louisiana has played more, but think about this. Regionals are still
Montesa's coming in.
Louisiana's played more baseball games than anyone in the country. Andrew Herman has thrown more pitches, has thrown more innings, and has thrown in more games than anyone in the country, right? He threw 200 pitches in 3 games in the Sun Belt tournament last week. He threw the last game, and his dad walked up to Deggs and was like, he's got 140 more tomorrow in the championship if you need him, coach. Right?
That's the type. I mean, that's Madison Bumgarner stuff right there.
Yesterday, he beat Cincinnati, throws 97 pitches in game 1. They brought him back in the 8th inning last night. It was just like winning and losing is great.
As poetic as it gets, man.
And if you win the last game of the year, awesome. I'll remember that story for as long as I live covering this sport. Like Andrew Herman has become like now a core figure in my brain in college baseball.
Hey, I gotta switch subjects here. Look at Rooney on squeeze play with his bright yellow socks through the glass table they're sitting in.
What channel are we on here? I'm struggling.
I'm ESPN Plus.
Oh, it is
ESPN Plus.
Okay, well that's
Rooney is wearing bright yellow socks, and it's hilarious to see through the glass table.
Bright yellow tie too.
Bright bald head.
Bad.
Beautimous.
Guys, I think Milwaukee's going to make this very competitive, if not win this game.
Milwaukee. Yeah. Agreed.
Like they just have – I'm pretty sure this is their Friday guy. Soft toss and lefty from a weird arm slot. Like that just plays against teams like Auburn.
It does feel like that if 2 4 seeds have never made it to a super regional in the same year, like why the hell would it not be 3 4 seeds?
Why not 3? Yeah.
Why not?
Were there any other 4 seeds that were close? I guess St. Mary's was –
St. Mary's.
Yeah, St. Mary's played for a regional final.
Yeah. Hey, look, special shout out to no, we're going to do a little college baseball history here for you. 2009, Texas, Boston College, Austin Regional. A guy named Austin Wood, 163 pitches. I think he went 9 or 10 innings in relief, no hits. Austin Wood is also from my hometown. I watched him pitch in high school. Freaking stud. Oh, yeah, he's from Kingwood. Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Tyler King in the chat knows him pretty well. I know he's.
You know what the most amazing part of those no hitters? He was their closer. Like he came in the 8th inning and went from like the 8th inning to the 17th.
I'm gonna pull up this bracket here.
They had a strikeout if the catcher could squeeze it.
I type in Austin Wood into Google and it's like a wood company in Austin, Texas.
Garbage.
All right, Austin Wood world break or wait, let's see what this title is. Texas pitcher Austin Wood relives record-breaking game from 2009 regional. He left the game
Auburn's
in the 20th
on the board 1-0 in the first.
I know I jinxed Milwaukee. That's my bad. So no, Austin Wood came in the he threw 13 shutout innings. In the first 12 and a third, he didn't allow a hit in 169 pitches. He left in the 20th inning. Texas won the game in the 25th inning. Could you imagine if that happened tonight? Like we're just up until 4 a.m.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of those that might not ever be broken.
Wait, Rav, you were in the dugout? Did Rav play at Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Tyler King, Texas legend, Kingwood Mustang legend, state champ, I believe, 2005.
He was in the dugout.
Your high school's nickname was the Mustangs, Ben?
No, so Kingwood High School was the only high school in town until I got into 7th grade, and then they made a smaller high school, Kingwood Park. That's where I went. Kingwood Park Panthers.
Gotcha.
Milwaukee Panthers.
Thurs.
This is about the time when Avery hops in and says, like, I just took Milwaukee plus 4,500 to win the game live.
That's awesome, dude. That rocks. Guys, I'm gonna Uber Eats something to celebrate Trojan on Trojan Super.
Ooh, what's the options here?
Help me out, chat. Places you might like. I don't know. What do we got?
You're in Starkville, huh?
Stark Vegas.
There's got to be somebody in the chat that knows Starkville like the back of their hand and will give you.
Yeah, but I've already hit all the 6 spots. Like, I've already hit all of them. I'm sure there's some I haven't missed. But this one's,
Avery says Ben was at the all boys school.
No, it's not true. We were a much more diverse high school. I'll put it that way.
Big strikeout for Montesa.
76 Gas and Grill, Slim
Hey, I'll tell you
Chickens.
this right now. One run is not enough for Auburn to win this game. It's just not. Milwaukee's winning it.
Donna Mose. Oh my God, there's an 83% off on Uber Eats Domino's. Why?
Bulldog Burger is the main place, according to Eagball. That's where you should order from.
Eagball, Bin. Phenomenal burgie.
Oh, you've been there.
Oh, dude, the food here, I'm going back legit probably 12 to 15
All right,
pounds
Morgantown, bottom of the 10th.
Let's get some madness in Morgantown once again. Why don't we?
Doing it. Dude, I should so not get Cindy sticks, right?
No, that would be so silly. You don't want to put that in your body.
No, that would be awful. I'm definitely not going to do that.
That would be just so silly.
Should I get a chicken Caesar salad?
Chicken Caesar salad.
Actually sounds kind of good.
Quinn says Obi's is open. Dewey is not.
You guys are awesome. There was the one place I didn't have is a sandwich spot. Two Brothers, I think, chat. And it was closed on Mondays. That was what I was supposed to do today for lunch. It was like the last spot.
Pin my comment, loser. Let's see what Tyler King's comment was. I missed it.
Was it not nice?
I don't know. I found it. Ben went to the poser high school who never gave a chance to win state. Never had a chance.
Yeah.
They just
don't call my friend a loser. Nice spelling, bro.
Yeah, I mean when I was there, we sucked until my senior year, and then we thought we were going to win state and lost in the second round. So, yeah. No, they just lost in the state semifinals last weekend, and then they lost in the state finals last weekend. So Tyler's kind of right. Kingwood Park doesn't have the clutch gene. They're like the Arkansas baseball of high school baseball in Texas. They can get there, they just can't get it done. There was a field storming at the Dude in 1998. Core memory.
That rocks.
What's the details behind it? What? So wait. There's a lot of people saying Mia Williams. This isn't a softball pod, but did Jason Williams' daughter just go yard or something?
I'm assuming probably.
Yeah, I like softball. That's half my job at Synergy is D1 softball. Leadoff single. Mountaineers.
Nears.
Let's go,
Morgantown Super.
All right,
Imagine.
Tyler. I get it. Kingwood Park has never won a state championship, I don't think, in anything. And Kingwood runs the show. We get it. Kingwood Park did not have Johnny Whittleman in 2005, Austin Wood, Lance Pendleton. Like, they had an all-star team in high school. It was nuts. Oh, she ended the game. Walk-off. Mia Williams walk-off. Oh, my God. Those Jason Williams clips are going to be all over my timeline, which I actually love. Oh, walk-off to win or to force another game. Do we get a little softball on the quad box here? Who is it? Texas Tech and who?
Alabama.
Yeah, you're right.
Avery invested on softball. That rocks. I'm not surprised, but it does rock.
Hey, since COVID, we've had a 4-seed win a regional in 2021, 23, 24, 25, and 2 and 26. So
Sure.
6 and 6 years since COVID.
Hey, boys, I just saw all the 11.7 collabs. I'm going and hitting them all. Sorry. Noah, yours too.
Jack, are you watching Squeeze Play right now?
No, I can't get ESPN Plus on my TV.
All right. So did you know USC has an Astros legend son playing for him who hits nukes.
Didn't you cover USC in person? Didn't you go out there?
I did. I did a bunch of interviews. I fear I may have interviewed him.
What does the name Mike Lamb ring a bell? Dude, his son,
hit a grand slam on my dad's birthday, May 2nd, with the roof open. I was 8 years old.
He also, Mike Lamb hit the ball that probably resulted in the greatest catch in MLB history with what's his name from the Rangers, Gary Matthews Jr. Wow. The spin 360 robbed homer. That was Mike Lamb that hit it. Well, his son, no batting gloves, looks not the part. He goes
to the dirt every time.
Yeah, he doesn't look the part. He kind of looks like a frat guy.
Oh, they're showing him. They're showing Mike Lamb on the screen right
there. There he is.
Wow. You think you can pick Mike Lamb out of a lineup, Ben?
No, he looks the exact same.
Just really? That's awesome.
Yeah, he's got a beard now.
Noah, for $100,000, Ben, don't answer yet. Who platooned third base for the Astros with Mike Lamb?
Give me the era of Astros because I do
Mike
know
Lamb
MLB
probably there 04 to 08 ish, maybe 03 to 08.
Because I do know like MLB trivia a little bit, a lot better than college baseball trivia.
To tie it all together, he's also a USC Trojan.
Yeah, great pull.
Well, that doesn't help me because it's like the most storied baseball program. Legend after legend over there.
Dude, the Astros had another USC legend on that team, Jason Lane. Jason Lane was also a Trojan legend.
Hey, there it is. Someone got the answer. Let's go.
Oh,
it's not Chris Burke, but Burke was on those teams with him.
No, Wallace Creed's got it.
Yeah, I know. I see it. Morgan Innsberg. Does that name ring a bell?
No.
Dude, Morgan Innsberg, I thought for sure was taking steroids in 2005 because he randomly had like a 35 homer season, and he was not that type of player. Hey, Jack, we should honestly start an Astros podcast together. I could talk Astros with you forever.
I know, dude. Remember the Quiplash? We just did all the lineups. It really scratches the shit out of my brain.
It was
Quiplash or Sporkle. Yeah, Sporkle.
It was Sporkle.
It was not Quiplash.
Dude, Quiplash is awesome though, but that's not.
Wait. I'm interested in Quiplash. What is this?
You
haven't heard of like the Jackbox game? Jackbox game.
Ben, Quiplash is like apples to apples, but you create you write the card basically. They gave you a prompt and then you write the card.
All right, we're gonna dive into Quiplash here.
No,
you guys see my
no, we can't play it now. I don't think.
Why?
Excuse me.
That was deep.
So wait, what is Quiplash?
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun, but it's like a big party game.
Yeah, Quiplash is like 10 people in a room.
Yeah,
you get to write the prompt, and then people get to vote on who had the funniest answer to the.
So it's like apples to apples.
Yeah. It is mayhem.
It's a lot of fun.
So I guess since we're here, we might as well do one Astros Sporkle, right?
Yeah, dude.
We'll do one Astros Sporkle.
Yes. This is the only thing that could take me away from a. No. Oh no. West Virginia first, second, nobody out, 2-0 count, pops the bun up.
Man, 2-0 first and second. Just don't forget about the bunt.
What? No, we got to get it down.
I mean, that wasn't even a strike.
It's a great pitch. You just threw it right at him. We're not doing this again, are we?
I think we got to try it, right?
Well, I don't know if the chat will like this, but I will do this with you. You know I will. It's my favorite game in the whole world.
I think we got to do it, right? Does the chat want us to do it, or should we not?
West Virginia's about to walk it off, and Ben and I are going, Humberto Quintero, Jeff Blum, Willie Tavares.
All right, we'll save it for later.
How about the lone guy in Morgantown with tarps off right behind home plate?
Uh-oh, Chase Fralick's banged up. What happened? I missed it. I was too busy debating Sporkle or not.
Oh! Oh, ball in front. What do you do? That rocks, man.
They just walked it off. Madness in Morgantown.
Q Country Road.
That's electric, dude. So Cal Poly will be making the trip to Morgantown. I don't know if there's a more random flight/bus ride in the history of the world. From San Luis Obispo to Morgantown, West Virginia. That's what makes this college baseball, folks. That's what makes, I mean, look at this place. The Cal Poly has never seen a place like this year. Actually, let me double check. Let me check their schedule.
Oh, so it was a foul ball. Fralick had his hand coming up, and it hit under the glove, and the bare hand was sitting on his thigh.
Jack, gun to your head. ESPN calls and says, "Hey, you can either call the games in Morgantown or Troy. What are you taking?"
How much they want me to pay them to do it? I guess is the answer to both spots.
Hey, you could be like the Kirk Herbstreit and get the private jet and do both. Like the day game in Morgantown, night game in Troy.
Yeah, that would be pretty neat, man. Dude, this is so cool. That place, think about it, they have the whole state is about this.
Yep.
This is it. By the way, it's the same energy about women's basketball, about football, about soccer. Yeah. This is all
this is their pro team.
Oh, that rocks.
This is their first home super regional win, like, ever.
Dude, good for Steve Sabins, too. One of the genuinely nicest dudes in the sport and, like, truly cares about his players.
Yeah. Yeah, first home regional final win, I mean.
Third straight super regional for the boys, too.
To the place.
Hey, he ain't leaving. You can't leave for South Carolina
West
after this.
Virginia.
No chance.
True story.
Mama, take me home. Country
Dude, goosebumps, man. I got goosebumps right now.
Gather around her.
Hey, no, go ahead and just sing it loud, dude. Don't whisper.
Yeah.
We'll give you the floor.
So on the sky.
Oh, my grandma.
Taste the moonshine.
Dude, send her the link. Let's get her in the
country road.
Let's get her in the chat.
She answers FaceTimes with her ear. Like I'll send the link. Great.
I belong.
Oh, dude, it's so good for the sport that this place gets to host a super regional, man. Legitimate goosebumps.
By the way, ESPN running this late's probably losing money for the game going over. They're waiting to do the interview. Yeah. And Tom Hart is just sitting back and letting it happen.
Are we going to see some tears from Saban?
Oh, they've got Guzman on the mic singing it now. So you can hear Guzman.
What happened yesterday when they interviewed
this is the biggest recruiting tool a school can have.
Yes.
Right? Imagine all the middle schoolers and high schoolers watching this.
Country roads take me on to the place.
That's so cool, man. Tom Hart, one of the best in the business. Take a back seat. Tell the producers you'll take the fine. Wow. I mean, how many DUIs are going to be in Morgantown tonight? Let's be honest.
Well, they don't like it's normal.
There might not be cops on the road tonight.
Ben, do you want me to answer?
Oh, I'm in it.
You want me to answer? You want to answer?
Yeah, answer it.
All right, hold on. Well, I'll go on mute just in case the boys are buzzing.
Jack and I just got a FaceTime from the Troy Trojans.
That's That's awesome.
We got to mute Jack right now.
How about them Trojans?
Let's go, Trojans! Let's go, Trojans.
Vamos, Trojan on Trojan crime next week, gentlemen. Hey, Joe, babe. Joe, I got a question. I guess my question is, in March, there were 2 idiotic podcasters that just said it's on its way, and I was just curious your thoughts on those knuckleheads.
They don't know anything. One's just a Mercer fan.
Hey, Mercer helped you guys get there. Mercer helped you get there.
Oh, I'm so happy for you guys, man.
Yeah, appreciate all you guys do for us, man.
Love you, buddy. Love you, buddy.
Love you, Joe.
Are y'all going to get on the bus?
Yeah, well, I'm in the rental car.
Love it. Love it. Drive safe, brother.
Yep, see you guys.
Boom.
Love you, Joe. I mean, the best in the biz. Joe Bukowski is the #1 director of ops in the country. He does so much for that team.
Absolutely awesome, man. Yeah, those guys. I mean,
Joe FaceTime to us before his own wife.
Joe's putting scouting reports together. He's getting the guys in hotels. He's coaching. He's making sure that the guys are eating. What a beast!
What a beast! But like you could almost feel it when they. It was a close game against Ryder for a little bit, and then something clicked in that Troy lineup where the bats just were hitting 100-mile-an-hour laser beams every single time up.
Yeah.
Hey, they saved the Sun Belt. The Sun Belt was not looking good, and they put the Sun Belt on their back.
They did. That they did.
Guys, I'm looking at this bracket, and we're going to potentially get such a weird Omaha. And when I say weird, it's a good thing, but like one side of the bracket it'll be a West Virginia or Cal Poly versus Troy or Little Rock, that first game in Omaha. You might get, it's going to be such a good Omaha experience this year.
Wow. Dude, this is the drunkest slate of teams ever, and I could not be happier.
So fun.
It's all turning up beautiful. I don't know. I mean, like, there are going to be so many incredible scenes.
Yeah.
Morgantown's going to be nuts. Tuscaloosa's going to be crazy. Troy, Georgia, Mississippi State's going to be absolutely asinine.
Yeah.
Asinine.
Dude, what a beautiful sport. If anybody ever tries to change change the tournament, I'm going to put them on a hit list.
So I will hear you and say, oh, it's so crazy and you might not get the best teams in Omaha, right? As a Major League Baseball fan, if you look at the last half decade, you can definitely make an argument that the best team isn't winning the World Series. It's the hottest team, right? And that's not just some like really bittersweet Astros fan talking, whatever. The reality of it is like, this is why it's the best sport in the world. It's about who catches Fuego, man. The storylines write themselves. You cannot manufacture this shit. It's awesome.
It's awesome, baby.
I am serious. Dude, by the way, is anybody gonna have a worse week in the whole world than like the diehard UCLA baseball fan if USC wins tonight?
Oh, a double dagger.
Yeah. Maybe the Georgia Tech fan who had Kobe Branch and Trey Phelps in their stadium today when they lost. That was pretty good too.
I mean, fellas, we have the path to Omaha runs through Morgantown. We have the path to Omaha runs through Troy, Alabama. We have the path to Omaha that runs through Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And we have the path to Omaha that runs through Lawrence, Kansas.
And 0 teams from Omaha last year are in this tournament at the Super Regionals. Find me another sport that this can happen in. You really can't.
Oh, the chaos is beautiful.
That would be. I saw somebody tweet this earlier today. The fact that there's only 16. There's 16 teams left, and no team from last year's field, Omaha field, is in it. It would be like if the MLB playoffs this year, at the start of it, there was no teams from last year's playoffs in this year's playoffs, because there's 8 teams per. How many teams make the playoffs in the MLB? 6 now.
Yeah, so it's 6 and 6.
Yeah.
Can I take the time to say this, because I might have to leave and go get my food in a second. I'm sure Dave Portnoy is in our comments, and I would not be surprised in the slightest if they were listening along. Obviously, this comment about who actually cares about college baseball, all 7 people that are watching, I'd love for you and the fellas to pull some receipts on the numbies that you guys have been able to rip, not just last week, but since February.
It's 10 tweets a day.
Simple business. Simple business. You could sell it, big guy. Come and get a taste of these storylines. Trey Phelps and Georgia against Mississippi State. He's out of there. Athens and Kudzu Hill is going to be a carnival. Troy, Little Rock. Take football and basketball's chalk shit and miss me with it. Morgantown, hell yeah. Crank the hog, sure.
Hey, go get your food, dude. That Uber driver is blowing you up.
So pissed. So pissed. All right, love you guys.
I love you, Jack. See ya. All right, we need a 2-run bomb right here for the Panthers. Hey, Milwaukee looks the part, Noah. They don't look like a team that deep fly out.
That was like a can of corn fly out.
My depth perception's off. I've taken too many reps this year where I'm watching ESPN Plus random Patriot League game and the camera work throws me off, and it's like, oh, I thought it was a pop-up, now it's a homer. It's reversed now, where I think everything is a home run. Oh, Jorian Williams just took a hack.
Wilson.
I said Williams last podcast too. Jorian Wilson. Oh, dude, that's a good point, Avery. I just looked back at the chat. Stop jinxing Milwaukee. Double play ball right here for Milwaukee. They're going to get out of the inning. They're not scoring.
I like the switch up.
Milwaukee has no chance. Auburn's way better. This is from Joseph Brennan. UCLA had a rough 24 hours. Not only did their baseball team lose, but their softball team also got eliminated in the World Series. USC winning tonight might put them over the edge in Westwood.
Ouch.
This USC pitcher is such a throwback. Yeah, he works fast. He throws a ton of strikes. It's not heavy velo, throw it down the middle. He's a true crafty pitcher.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
One of my favorites in the country.
He's kind of got a little bit of Caden Aoki in him, another USC pitcher from the past. Ben, I loved your tweet today about Georgia midweek with Mercer. Yeah, let's make it happen. Apparently somebody pulled receipts and it's not legal, but we got to get Trey Phelps in game 1 of the Super Regional just for TV standpoint, entertainment standpoint. Avery says Pat McAfee will be at the West Virginia Regional. Great for the sport.
Yep.
Brandon Walker posted the Country Roads West Virginia clip, sell the game, Barstool. We need Pat McAfee on the show. We need you guys on Pat McAfee's show. That nerd didn't know what he was talking about. I agree. He pulled the receipts way too fast. Like, let's just let the tweet marinate.
Who was the nerd? Did we know of them or no?
I recognized him on Twitter. I'm trying to remember. He's a Georgia guy, like UGA fan.
Gotcha.
Am I crazy? Or I thought Bear Harrison wore the face mask in the box. The softball style face cage. Did he?
No, it's not Bear. It's Boston Kellner.
Okay.
Kellner had a broken orbital bone a couple of weeks ago, so he's rocking the mask. Error by Chris Rembert at second.
That's okay. Auburn will get out of this. Auburn's the better team. No chance that Milwaukee wins. We need Troy gear. Let's just see what Home Field Apparel has. Let's see what Home Field Apparel has for Troy. I'm going to share my screen.
Oh, shit. So Dimitri clipped Country Roads, and McAfee retweeted that. Oh, actually, Dimitri tagged McAfee, and McAfee retweeted it.
That's going to get too many views. Probably over 1 million for sure. All right, we're going to Troy on Home Field Apparel. This is so cool. So another history lesson for you, Noah. Oh, Bear Harrison yard. Bubbles everywhere. That crowd looks electric tonight too. 28-4 scoring first. So Noah, Troy used to be called Troy State University, and then they switched to just Troy. That's what McNeese is trying to do now.
Yeah.
Where it used to be McNeese State, now it's just McNeese. This TSU logo with the old Trojan helmet is one of my favorite logos in classic logos, classic college sports. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, this is some really good Troy gear. I would buy this shirt. This one right here, the white, beautiful.
Are you looking at the stream screen?
What's up? Oh, am I not sharing my screen?
No, you are. I'm showing something on the screen instead of saying it.
Every time I share my screen goes white. I can't see anything anymore. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
I'm going to try to refresh my screen. Sorry.
All right. There you go again.
My screen is just completely white right now.
I should have just said it instead of trying to show you.
Oh, boy. I feel hopeless. All right, note to self, can't share my screen anymore or else my whole computer just freezes.
I was showing you this.
Oh, pardon my take. Love that.
Yeah.
All right, 3-2 count. Auburn escapes.
Here's Kellner at the plate right now.
There he is.
Dimitri, here, I can do it. Don't do anything with your computer. You'll screw it up.
He wants me to send a restream invite.
I got it. I got it.
We've only done this 500 times in the
No, he wants to join with his phone.
Oh.
Yeah, like he did the other night. Now that we have the 2 games that finished, and we'll be chilling for an hour or 2 before he has to clip anything.
Hey, Bluebell Park is one of the better places to watch a college baseball game, for the record.
Yep.
It is there's not a bad seat in the house.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest negatives about me fading him is they've got one of the best atmospheres in the country.
I'm talking about just like stadium seats. It is really cool that like you feel like you're right on top of the field. My chat is frozen. Sorry if the people are talking in the chat. It's not loading up.
Really?
Yeah. What's the last chat that you see?
What I can see.
Yeah, like mine
USC needs to respond from Avery.
Yeah, mine's no. I'm not even close to there. Mine's we need Troy gear from Avery. Oh well, we'll battle through it. We will battle through this.
Big Cat just posted something from 11.7 too. Oh, it's the same video.
Yeah, it's a sweet video. I mean, I think I told you I got goosebumps when they showed it. That's
I know. It's so cool.
They're going to get the recruiting pitch that those that coaching staff has now. They can just send that video and be like, "You want to be a part of something special?" Unmatched. Hey, what's the plan for the podcast tonight? We're recording after these games are over.
That's what you mentioned. I don't know if that's actually what's going to happen.
No, I mean I'm down. I got nowhere to be.
Just these games may end at midnight, and then we'll start the
even
pod
better.
Like 12:30.
Even better.
Don't want to cheat the people out of a regional recap pod though.
I need to know when does the super regional when does the super regional schedule get released? Is it tonight or is it tomorrow?
I'm assuming tomorrow, but I could be wrong.
Oh, I just saw the video.
First
I saw
base
the video
coach.
of Mia Williams walk-off home run. That's sick. Yeah. Oh, this is perfect. So I always have to throw my friendly jabs at Kendall Rogers. There was a back and forth today from OU Hoops fan that said at D1 Baseball at Kendall Rogers and Company, or Kendall Rogers and Company owes Skip Johnson and his crew a huge apology. And Kendall quote tweeted it and put something from the preseason. Let's see if I can get this on my screen. Basically saying Oklahoma was his non-top 25 preseason sleeper.
Okay.
And then Eli Willits just quote tweeted that with the
Eli Willits quote tweeted it?
Quote tweeted it for D1 Baseball's regional picks. And every single one of them, all 11 of them, picked Georgia Tech. And he did the this emoji. Like absolutely dunked on Kendall Rogers.
Oh, Milwaukee. Okay. They still got it up. Gosh.
That's amazing.
Milwaukee just dropped a casual pop-up, but we're able to get it out at second base. That'll go down as a 4-1-6 putout.
Dude, my Wi-Fi sucks right now. I can't get anything to load.
That might be what
I'm
it is.
I'm just here to join on the Trojan party. All right, I just fixed my Wi-Fi. I had to turn my phone Wi-Fi off to let my computer have maximum Wi-Fi abilities. Shout out to Trojan Wall. He's one of he is. I shouldn't say he or she, diehard Trojan fan. Great on social media. Love to follow. They've been through it since day one. Diehard Troy Trojans fan. I mean, dude, how pumped are Troy fans to get to host a super regional? I was getting excited in May about Mercer being a 2 seed and maybe hosting a super, and that was in my wildest dreams. Could not have dreamt any bigger. And Troy actually gets to live it. So jealous, but happy for them. All right, let's get back to the chat. Auburn is minus 5,000 to win. Only up 1-0 though in the third. Wait, what? Nebraska pitcher is 3 months pregnant?
Really, that's Jordy Fromm. That's crazy.
3 months pregnant, and she's pitching in a Women's College World Series?
She's like one of the best players on the country, too, if that's who I'm thinking of correctly. She's a good hitter, too.
Hey, here we go, Noah. This one's for you. J-Bone has a St. John's, Troy, Milwaukee, USC parlay live right now. That's got to pay 300 to 1.
Jeez.
Easily. What are the odds on that, J-Bone? Fellas, did you see the smooth umpire announcement of the review of the play at the plate in the Georgia Tech game? Announced while striding back to plate, didn't break stride. That's actually amazing. I missed that. Or it didn't catch my eye. Yeah, I need time to get rid of dial-up internet, upgrade to wireless. Yeah, we're struggling over here in the Upton household.
Ben.
Who's that? Way out. I can't read who that is. Oh, get out of here, Dave Portnoy. Literally this morning, he's talking about, Dimitri replied, I thought only like 7 people cared about college baseball. 1 million points awarded. Yeah, Dave Portnoy went on national TV and was saying, like, literally laughing out loud that nobody cares about college baseball. He needs to delete that tweet right now. That's ridiculous. Serena Williams won the Australian Open pregnant. Is it like an advantage? I'm not even gonna begin to speculate about the women biology. I don't know.
Oh, Dimitri's hanging out in the back.
Okay, so she just announced it today after being eliminated from the Women's College World Series. Okay, cool.
Hey, gentlemen.
2-0 Auburn.
Dimitri, I have a bone to pick with you. Dimitri, I have a bone to pick with you before the podcast tonight. You are not allowed to say I can't root for Troy. When I picked him to go to Omaha,
You're not.
I picked him to go to Omaha this year.
That's fine, but as of a week ago, you said they were not going to make it.
No, I said they're going to make it and Mercer's going to make it. They both deserve to be in.
No, I mean,
I did say
we're
Mercer
not happy that Troy got in over
them, but that was just because of a head-to-head series win, which makes a ton of logical sense.
You can't root. You are not allowed to root for Troy.
That's ridiculous. I literally filled out my bracket live on air on our podcast, and I picked Troy to go to Omaha.
But if it came down to a choice, wow, oh, no way, he dropped it. If it came down to Mercer or Troy, you would have put Mercer in the field and kept Troy out. You, therefore, are not allowed to root for Troy.
I had Troy and Mercer in my field of 64. I left Kentucky and NC State out in my field of 64.
All right, fair enough.
Hey, Mike Coxlong, where does Dimitri live?
I live in Narnia.
How many beers deep are you? This is from Avery.
0. I'm about to go for a run before the late night games get really interesting.
How far of a run are you going on?
We'll probably just go for a little quick 2-mile run, maybe. I feel weird saying that. I feel really weird. 2 miles used to be like impossible for me.
There's 0% chance I could get through 2 miles right now. I can power through 1 mile just because I think any man should be able to run a mile. But after a mile, I'm stopping. I just couldn't do it.
I mean, I would go for 3. I just don't have time because these games, if I go for 2 miles now, it'll be like the 6th inning when I get back. But if I go for 3, it's like the 7th. I can miss some like crazy stuff. But guys,
we have everybody on your run. Take us with you on your run. Like, bring your phone with you and film you running.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The people do not need to hear me huffing and puffing.
They hear it twice a week on the podcast. Brady Borger, 2 miles is light work. Get out of the chat. You don't belong here. If anybody in this chat can run more than 2 miles, you don't belong with our podcast. I'm sorry.
Hey, the whole world is talking about college baseball right now. I mean, obviously it's the postseason time, but I feel like this is more than ever before.
Yeah, the sport is it's certainly growing way more than it was in 2019. I'll tell you that. We had to like beg people. I think we were offering to pay people to watch college baseball back then. We'd be like, what's your Venmo? We'll pay you $10 just to watch this.
Literally, single-handedly, that Q Country Road post-game thing is like might be top 5 in my favorite moments ever.
Yeah, I got goosebumps mid show live on air. So sick.
Goosebumps, dude. Goosebumps. Freaking Portnoy tweeted he was like 1 point in college baseball. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to talk about college baseball. He's just not.
But at the same time, I think he's just playing a bit where he wants to act like he doesn't care, but he does care.
Yeah, he's kind of always tuned in during the World Series.
I don't think it matters.
He always drops the Kyle. What does Kyle Peterson just come out of a closet?
Yeah.
1 month out of the year.
This is so funny from Quinn Kaufman. If a person is a runner or a Taylor Swift fan, you will know within 5 minutes of meeting them. That's fact.
You will not know. I mean, I don't consider myself a runner. I just do it so I don't get fat.
Ray Cartwright, can I retroactively get paid, Ben? I just donated $25 every year to the Curry Cup. Never have won it. So you can take my $25 I Venmo'd JD 2 weeks ago. Let's go back here in the chat. All right, here's a good question from Ryan Furness. Out of Cal Poly, Little Rock, Troy, and St. John's, which team has the best chance to replicate what Murray State did last year if they get to Omaha?
Well, Murray State went 0-2 in Omaha, so
and got no hit with 19 strikeouts.
Little Rock and Troy play each other, so I think your best chance is one of those two teams.
Let's switch it. Like, which one of those 4 teams can do like what Coastal Carolina did?
I would say St. John or Cal Poly.
I think Cal Poly's dangerous, man. The pitching staff.
They give me coastal. They kind of give me the coastal vibe. They have the pitching, dude.
Yeah, and they also had the number 1 offense in the Big West.
Yeah,
that's a good question though, because I mean the way Troy's swinging it, nobody's going to hang with them. Little Rock,
100%.
Little Rock feels like a team of destiny. Where last year they got close out of nowhere. Excuse me. Got close out of nowhere to get into a super, and then this year they just built on it and got better.
Yeah.
Portnoy is such a that's Lucas. Lucas, you guys should have won that. Lucas is the producer for the Citadel, ESPN Plus, the best, literally the best broadcast in ESPN Plus. Citadel should have beaten Oklahoma one of those games. They were just a few swings away.
Can you guys believe this is West Virginia's first ever home super?
Oh, yeah. I just realized that on that walk-off, the dude pegged the West Virginia runner that slid in the second. Oh, my God.
Threw a missile at him.
Wait, why? I just saw that, too, on my screen. What's he doing? Dude, why is he not throwing that ball home?
He's rolling over just in pain as everybody else is
Milwaukee, 2-run bomb.
Let's go, Milwaukee.
Panthers. What are we doing with squeeze play here?
Straightaway center field. Baloo back, leaping, and it gets out of here.
They're going to do it, man.
Right over the
They're going to do it.
Thurs.
The Panthers are going to do it.
Squeeze play's got one job, man. You can't miss a Milwaukee homer.
Baloo back, leaping, and it gets out of here.
Right look at Dimitri. I love this. I love this. He's
already counted an Auburn win. Like they already counted Auburn as a win. They don't care about this game.
Auburn was minus 5,000.
So is that 50? Like 1 to 50? I guess
1 to 50.
Yo, Dawson Montesa coming in after throwing 122 pitches yesterday is
Balls.
absurd.
Big balls.
I mean,
Big
you know,
balls.
I don't know if that's ball. I don't know if that's ball or brain rot or just
or brain rot.
like you just don't feel anything in your body.
Oh, that thing squeaked out of here over that 385. Dude, that's why SEC teams hit so many homers. It's like dead center's 385, 390, 395. You know, you got a right field fence in Georgia that's 315. That's a Milwaukee team that, without a doubt, like all of these northern teams, for whatever reason, have 400-foot fences to dead center, and their gaps are graveyards for no reason.
Except you could be like Texas and have Carson Tenney putting balls over the batter's eye at a 400-foot center field, but it plays like 425. Oklahoma's a pretty big yard too. When the SEC added Texas and Oklahoma, their ballpark average distance grew a good bit.
Yeah, you're right. And if it's not distance, it's like park factor. Like the park just plays big.
Yeah. Hey, so does anybody know about our investment?
No.
I don't think it should be shared until it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no point in sharing it right now.
I agree.
It's my social media. I got to turn my phone off. It's literally just Twitter notifications over and over and over.
You still get Twitter? Wait, you still get Twitter notifications?
No, this was for my personal Twitter. Like not even the 11.7 Twitter. People are tagging me and DMing me a bunch of stuff. I got to just turn it off.
That's funny. All right, boys. I need to
go for your little hot girl jog.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a little bit. Riddle Pace Field, baby. Troy
Riddle
Super.
Pace Super.
How insane is that? Little Rock or Troy is going to Omaha?
Trojans.
But the fact that Little Rock had a losing record last year, they finished third in the OVC this year or fourth?
Fourth.
Yeah, fourth
in the OVC this year, and they're a damn postseason team. They just play in June, May, whatever it is. They just play in May.
They were a lot better.
Ben and I were talking about it last night.
They were a lot better in the regular season this year versus last year. Like they could have won.
Yes, I agree.
I think they were like one game out. The OVC was so top heavy.
Yeah.
But they still ended up finishing fourth in the OVC, and now they're playing like they're freaking Power Four. They dominated Hattiesburg. They dominated it.
Yeah. I think we can share our investment. Should we?
Nope.
Okay.
Should we?
No.
I feel like that's bad vibes.
It is bad vibes. You're right. Look at the USC rally cap going. Why has he got a rally cap on when they're in the field?
No, he was doing an interview and they were stacking it on him.
Yeah, that's Andrew Johnson. He was their starter last night.
I missed that. That's on me.
Oh, sorry. I smacked my microphone.
Dude, Mia Williams has taken over the chat today. Mia Williams single, she can ball. Mia Williams.
Who is Mia Williams?
It's Jason Williams, White Chocolate's daughter at Texas Tech. Apparently she's balling out today.
Wait, what's happening today?
Women's College World Series.
Texas. Like you realize it before we get canceled.
Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that was happening.
That's fair. You've been locked in on college baseball. I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never watched softball.
I watch a lot of softball. My dad used to coach. My sister plays.
I don't even know how the hell people. I don't have time to watch it. I'm watching all these damn games, doing all this shit.
Doing all this shit.
I literally wake up, go straight to my computer and start, and then go to bed and do the same thing again for the last 4 fucking days.
It's actually really funny that you were just like, "What is that?" It hit me. Where
I don't even know who.
What is that?
I didn't even know the College World Series was, or the Women's College World Series was happening. I don't even know who's in it.
What is that?
I live under a college baseball rock, I guess.
Oh, dude, that's amazing. That is so funny. I have a tear in my eye.
Yo, are we getting Mason Edwards after Govell? Are we going Matson, and then are they going to save Edwards for the very end?
I don't know why you save Edwards. I think you just ride him.
No.
I think you got to
eventually. No, eventually you're going to have to go Matson and Troy, but they need to put Troy in like the 7th or 8th inning. Do not let that guy pitch the 9th inning.
So, Dimitri, they still have Lordson that they have not used at all. I think he's getting the middle innings here.
So my thought process is this. The moment you bring Edwards in, you give your boys a spark. You give your offense a spark of like, all right, he's going to hold him. Like, let's score some runs for him.
I think you use Edwards.
Energy.
I think you got to use Edwards when you're within range of closing the thing out. When you think that's what he's got. If he's got 60 pitches, you can get him for 3 innings. Basically, you throw him in the 7th, but you have to get to the 7th. I think, in my opinion.
Dimitri, they're clowning you in the comments right now. Like, FYI for Dimitri, the NFL championship game is called the Super Bowl.
This is hilarious.
I don't get it.
It means they think
you were living under a rock.
They think you literally just care about college baseball and don't know anything about any other sport.
Do you know who's competing in the?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Who played in the NFL championship game?
Hey, do you know who's competing in the Stanley Cup and the NBA Finals this week, Dimitri?
I'm going to guess Oklahoma City.
No, incorrect.
The Wembayama and the Spurs.
Yeah, it's one of the 2 teams.
Oh, what a throw! What a throw! Oh, Auburn just tried to stretch a single to a double.
No, guy. The moment college baseball season ends, I do not even think about college baseball for like 3 months.
I do the same.
Wow,
I
honestly
do the same.
Oh, it was a bad tag though.
He's safe. It was a high tag. On my dynasty. I lock in on dynasty fantasy football, and the NFL is the only sport that I actually care about besides college baseball. And I just lock in on dynasty stuff in fantasy after the season ends.
He's safe.
Oh, he was safe.
Yeah.
Safe. Oh. Hey, Jorian Wilson right here.
He's been cold.
This is a momentum spot. This is what we call a momentum at bat. If USC gets out of it, strikes them out here, live bet the Trojans. If he hits a 2 or 3 run or a 3-run homer or like a 2-run double, A&M's winning this game.
Yeah, this could be like a pivotal moment. But all right, I need to go. Get some sweat. Open the blood vessels a little bit.
Yep.
All right.
Get some sweat equity. Hey, earn those beers tonight. All right. Go get a run and earn those beers.
I gotta earn them.
You gotta earn the beers.
All right. See you in a little bit.
Bye.
Isn't it weird that the NCAA Replay Operations Center is in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
That's the weirdest, like that, maybe not the weirdest city, but like it's just the most random city I've ever heard.
Yeah, because especially my thought process is it would be like, okay, is that where NCAA headquarters is? And it's in Indianapolis.
Oh, into the shift.
A&M got gunned at home.
Oh, what a play. Wow, what a play. Pittsburgh is cheap labor. That's amazing. Is it possible Troy will not be allowed to host at home stadium? No, they're hosting at their home stadium. Guaranteed.
Yeah, their home stadium is really nice.
Yeah.
They've dumped a lot of money into it recently, too.
Let's see if I can find an up-to-date pic. I can't. If I open a new tab, my computer will freeze for a little bit. Just Google Troy Baseball Stadium now. It looks really nice.
Here, I'll see if I can do it.
So Lucas explains why it's in Pittsburgh. DV Sport is contracted to the NCAA for championship events. Otherwise, Hawkeye is in Birmingham with the SEC offices, I'm pretty sure. Makes sense. Whoa, they called him out? Dude, he was safe.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was safe. That entire place is pissed.
Oh, dude, this just reminded me from Father Will. Don't forget, Troy Stadium hosted, they were the second host site for the Sun Belt this year.
Yeah.
Like the Sun Belt tournament was played at Troy for a few games because of weather. And he's right. Like back probably 10, 15 years ago, before Montgomery, Troy would host it would flip between Troy and somebody, I think, would host the Sun Belt tournament. And then they moved it to Montgomery. Dude, I cannot believe they called him out.
So Dimitri posted actually a very new photo of Riddle Pace. Here it is.
See, it's beautiful. It's a great college baseball stadium. It's not one of these mega churches that the SEC has. It's a classic feel. Left
there
field
is seating up here, Ben.
No, there's not.
There's people up there, I think.
No, there's no seating up there.
Dang.
I cannot believe they called him out. I thought that was a no-brainer safe call. There wasn't enough to overturn the call. Okay. I mean, I thought he was safe by a mile.
Yeah, I thought it was enough.
Oh, man. Hey, all the pressure's on Auburn right now. All the pressure's on Auburn.
For sure.
So off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of like random mid-majors that have lucked their way into hosting a super.
Yeah.
I know in like 2012 or 2011, 3-seed Cal hosted a super against Dallas Baptist because that was before Dallas Baptist, like the stadium renovations were done. And that was also the year that Cal made the College World Series after their administration said they're cutting the baseball team at the end of the season. Have you ever heard that story, Noah?
Yeah, I have.
It was there needs to be a movie made about it because their Omaha run, their miracle Omaha run was it saved their baseball program forever. They were going to cut baseball. And do you want to guess who the head coach was of that Cal team? Who was the head coach of the Cal Bears in 2011?
Was that David Esker?
It was. All right, we got a tie ball game in College Station. Other than that, I can't think of like a random, 3-seed or I can't even think of very many 3-seeds that have hosted. You have the Coastal Carolinas and the Southern Misses of the world. that have hosted supers. That's a good question for the chat. Has like a random school ever hosted a random 3-seed ever hosted a super regional? All right, Milwaukee escapes. Hey, we have a 5-inning game now.
Dang.
You tell Milwaukee going into today, tie game through 4, they take that 10 times out of 10. Indiana State didn't host the Super in Pelican. Remember, they were supposed to host it in 2023 over against TCU, but the Special Olympics were in Terre Haute, and like they didn't have enough staff members or hotels or something. Logistically, didn't work out. So TCU actually hosted the Super against Indiana State. Rice, I've been to a Rice Super Regional. That's not random. That was back in their heyday. That was not a random. Like they were a 1 seed. UVA did in 2021 as a 3 seed, but it was in South Carolina against Dallas Baptist. That 2021 UVA season was interesting because South Carolina hosted the regional, but Old Dominion was the 1 seed. Old Dominion couldn't host at their place, and it was the year after COVID, and they had to select the host sites basically a month in advance. Virginia loses game 1 to somebody, maybe Campbell, or I don't remember who UVA lost to. No, they lost to Old Dominion game 1 or something. I don't remember. But then they came all the way back through the losers bracket, ended up playing that super regional in South Carolina against Dallas Baptist, and UVA ended up going to Omaha that year. Could you imagine a Boone super regional? My God. We would definitely see that overhead view of the stadium 100,000 times. So Rice had to host one of the Astrodome in 1999. Fun fact, that was my first ever college baseball game I've ever attended.
Really?
Yeah, I blogged about it in the early days of 11.7. The blog's probably still up if I had to guess. But yeah, my dad took me to that super regional in the Astrodome. I was 4 years old. I just turned 4 years old. It was like the day after my 4th birthday. And that's where I fell in love with college baseball. My foot got stuck. I was trying to step on the seat. My foot got stuck in the chair, like in the foldy chair. And they couldn't get it out for a long time. I remember being scarred from that. But yeah, I was at that Rice Super Regional 1999 against the Raging Cajuns. Fresno State, Stony Brook, neither one of them have hosted a super. Thoughts on the coaching situations at Vandy, Florida, and Arkansas, older legend coaches that had disappointing seasons. I would keep. No, I don't remember if this was you that said this, but keep an eye on Sully at South Carolina.
Wasn't me.
It was somebody, and I could see it potentially that working out. I think Sully wants a change of scenery. He does not look happy at Florida. Let's check the chat here again.
I don't think that it would be Florida making the move. They would be dumb to make a move. I think that's where that question is stemmed.
Oh, yeah. No. Florida.
And also, Corbin deserves the right to be able to call it when he wants to call it quits.
Yes.
He built that place. And honestly, very similar for Dave Van Horn, too. I saw videos last night of like Arkansas fans throwing fits because they're losing in regionals to, non-comparable programs. And, with college baseball, you never know when like Arkansas is going to be good because they're good teams. They always fall short and all this nonsense. They're like, The one video I remember vividly, he was like, "You see what Kentucky did with Calipari? They just got so old, like tired of it. It just got repetitive, falling up just short." Well, Kentucky ran him out of there, and then they replaced him with Mark Pope, who hasn't won an NCAA tournament game in his first 2 seasons. So be careful what you wish for.
Hold on, I have to send a text real fast. Give me 20 seconds.
All good. Like I said, I'm just corralling stats for our show tonight. Just obscure stats.
Read one off to us. Give us a preview.
455. And so this is how it'll go on the show. West Virginia, and the stat is 455.
455. The amount of innings played in a super regional, in a regional that has not resulted in Omaha. I don't know.
No. Armani Guzman's batting average. 455.
He's so fun, dude. He is electric.
He went 10 for 22 in that regional with like a boatload of runs and RBIs. Committed teacher. I think if you don't see that announced before Wednesday, Thursday at the latest, I think that's good news for Coastal. But this thing, I think, is
the longer it takes for basically by Wednesday. I agree with you, Noah. If it's Wednesday or Thursday, and Schnall hasn't taken the South Carolina job, I think you can pretty much pass on him there, because think about like the portal opened today. He would want to be in office in South Carolina or in Columbia, recruiting his tail off to get a team there and get a team ready. So the longer it takes, the better chances you have of him staying at Coastal. Yeah, when he shouted out his mom, that was sick. I mean, great interview with him after the game.
Yep.
Hey, all right, here we go. Ben, while we're talking old regionals, I was also in the Texas dugout for that 07 regional Del Diamond with Brown and Irvine. I talked about that on a podcast this year. 2007, I was playing in like a 12U Texas state tournament or whatever at the Round Rock has a really nice complex of fields that they would host like big, select or travel ball tournaments at. And it was probably less than 2 miles from the Del Diamond. And I went that Friday, Texas versus Brown. And Brown's pitcher, I want to say threw like 7 innings of 2-run ball against number 1 Texas team. And he got a standing ovation from the Texas fans as he got pulled off the field. Texas ended up winning the game, but it was a great experience. And then, shockingly enough, Irvine ended up winning that regional. That was the first big UC Irvine step into like what they are today. It was before they were a national brand. Fullerton was the national brand. Long Beach State was the national brand. That was Irvine's planting their flag into the ground moment. Jim in Florida got down on some West Virginia plus 2,000 to win College World Series. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. James Ramsey just left the facility, had a long time to think about it. Long Beach State, semi-obscure host. I agree with that. But back then, they were still like the Long Beach State.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Rav said at the time he had never heard of Irvine. I'm telling you, Irvine was like a no-name school, totally overshadowed by Long Beach and Fullerton. And he also had like Stanford back then. UCLA was still good. Fun fact, Texas was plus 2,000 to win the College World Series for a week or so in the beginning of the season. Hey, Kyle, this is a mean comment. Kyle, very mean. This dude behind home plate at the Auburn game might have had to buy 2 seats.
Now he's got me looking, but it's
I
unconventional.
know. I'm looking for it now. As a West Virginia fan, do you think there's a chance Sabins goes to South Carolina? Because I've seen rumors. He ain't leaving that place. Dude, not after tonight. Like, you don't get that type of feeling and environment and to sing Country Roads after clinching a regional. Yeah, that's a feeling unmatched. There's a 0% chance he's leaving that school. Zach took Little Rock to win it all. What kind of odds you getting on that?
Damn. Looking good. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious on Squeeze Play.
Oh no, not the missing milk carton ACC baseball tweet. It really was a very poor performance from the ACC. And like Georgia Tech's getting some strays. Like, okay, Georgia Tech didn't advance as the number 2 overall seed. They played good for 2 games, like really 2.5 games. But the rest of the ACC, other than North Carolina, was abysmal. All right, here we go. We're going back to the chat. Pepperdine's another school that has hosted randomly, but they were also really good back in the day. Louisville hosted Vandy and Champaign, which is kind of hilarious to think about now. Really? Oh, U of L hosted Vandy and Champaign, which is kind of hilarious to think about. When was that? I'm trying to think. Louisville hosting Vandy in Champaign, Illinois. That's crazy. I know Oregon State was a 3 seed to host the Super in 07 when they won it. I didn't know that either. I didn't realize Oregon State was a 3 seed in 07 coming off of a 06 was probably their best team, and then they won it in 07 too. They were also good in 05. So Jay North, 1989. In the last year, I went from not knowing much about college baseball to falling in love with the sport. 11.7 Diamond Report, TCE equals the GOATs. There you go, Noah.
Yeah, let's go.
Noah, you got the triple crown right there. You're in all 3 of those.
Yeah, Jay North's my guy. Met him in Vegas this March. He's the dude.
Heck
I think he's working with TCE now, by the way. I think he's jumping aboard. So good stuff.
I got to get me one of these Milwaukee hats with the Wisconsin outline.
The state. Yeah. I'm surprised Will Massa doesn't already have one. That guy's on the moon right now with the performance of this team.
Because all season in our group chat, he complained about like, oh, the only school that's close to me is UW Wisconsin or UW Milwaukee, like, and they're going to end up in Omaha for him. Which I heard he's not going to Omaha. Is that true?
So that is what I was told. I actually haven't talked to Will personally. I saw him post that he was credentialed for Omaha. Now, you can be credentialed media and still not go to the College World Series in person.
Yeah.
So
because you get those
that'll be
like,
interesting.
They still have the Zoom questions that come in every once in a while in those press conferences.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, we're going to go to the Zoom here. This is Chelsea from Clemson, South Carolina. Chelsea, go ahead and ask your question. Everybody in the room turns to the camera.
Yeah, it's the Zoom questions, and you can also virtually vote a ballot for all College World Series team.
So I was wrong. I was reading at U of L. It was clearly U of I. So Illinois hosted Vandy in a Super in Champaign. That is random. I'm trying to think of what year that was. Was that 20? It wasn't 2018, was it? I know it was either 18 or 19. Illinois was a 2 seed at Ole Miss, but I don't think they advanced out of that Super or out of that regional.
I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom.
You want to race again? Wait, timeout.
No, this one's gonna be a longer one. This is gonna be like 2 or 3 minutes.
You got okay.
Yeah.
I'll hold it down. I'm in the chat right now.
Yeah.
I love this name. Nothing on it. Noah, mute your mic, dude. We don't need to hear the baptism that's about to take place. I gotta mute Noah's mic. I think his bathroom is right there. How do I mute him, guys? Oh, there we go. It's a close one. Minnesota hosted in the 2010s, I believe. Yeah, they hosted a regional. They didn't make a super, I don't think. Virginia hosted Maryland. I know, I messed up. I thought it was a U of lowercase L, but that was a capital I. On me. I'll be better. Did Wyoming ever host? No, we got to get Wyoming to have a baseball team again. Got to. So Zach took Wisconsin to win the Wisconsin Milwaukee to win the regional at 50-1. That's a great bet. Really random super was UVA versus Maryland when both were 3 seeds. UVA went on to win it all. Yeah. Maryland has hosted a regional before. What year was that? 2021? 22? I don't know. It was early 11.7 days, and the Maryland regional was off the wall. Columbia was there, and so was somebody. Oh, who was it? Somebody else big was there. Yep, never forget the Gary, Indiana regional. We were laughing about that off air a couple days ago. We were going through like Wikipedia of old regionals. And yeah, Gary, Indiana, what a special place to host a regional. JD says, saw the Milwaukee boys Saturday on the concourse, and they were just walking around during Auburn game. Had a card of their teammate. They said, come with us. We're going to get him for you. Oh, that's funny. Oh, like a baseball card. Oh, sick. Committed teacher. Greatest moment in college baseball history. Warren Morris walk-off home run. Yes. Probably without a doubt. Like there's a few moments that come close. Like if we're doing modern college baseball, I think there's probably some just up there with it. But yeah, I mean, all time, at least in my memory, like I wasn't even alive for the Warren Morris walk-off homer over Miami, but wasn't alive for it. I've seen the E60 or 30 for 30 on it. It still gives me goosebumps to think about it. Noah got to poop. Never forget. He's got to be more of a man about it. He's got to just like get up and like, I got to go take a dump. He can't say, I'd take a little bathroom break. Yahoo. As an incredibly casual college baseball fan, I only watch UNC. How do they match up against Texas A&M or USC? UNC would be, I think, a pretty big favorite. They've only lost something like 11 games all year. At home, they're even better. It's going to be a tough draw for both of these teams. But we saw it last year, and we've seen it before where UNC will host a super and not get out of their own super regional. They lost to Arizona after destroying them Friday for game 1 of the super regional. They beat Arizona like 20-3, and then they lose the next 2. Arizona gets out, goes to Omaha. But yeah, I mean, I like you. North Carolina is a legitimate national championship contender, especially now without Georgia Tech or UCLA. If Auburn doesn't advance, like UNC is looking real good. Is this true? Wyoming doesn't even have high school baseball? That can't be true, right? No. How do you not have high school baseball? What do they do? Just play travel ball? Lucas, I agree. It is a stain on this sport that Furman got rid of baseball. Beautiful facilities, fun place to play. Bring Furman baseball back. Okay, the Maryland Super Regional was the Maryland Regional was 2022. Matt Shaw was on that team. They were a fun team, and the fans there were crazy. Who did Davidson play in Supers in 2017? I think it was Texas A&M. Is that right? Davidson. Who did they play in Supers? They might have won the A&M Regional. Good chats today, guys. You guys are crushing it as I'm doing a solo pod. Yeah, this was one of the memories that came to like greatest college baseball moments. The 2023, I guess you call it a semifinal game. In the College World Series, the Skeens versus Louder, Tommy White, 1-0 win, walk-off homer. That was a modern era, probably number one. It's a memory I'll have forever. It's a memory I'll tell my grandkids about. There'll probably be a 30 for 30 on it. That's probably the most modern answer for greatest college baseball moment. All right, dude, I'm so far behind on the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to go fast. If A&M doesn't score now, they should rename the stadium Blue Balls Park. Yeah, they've had plenty of chances, but credit to USC's pitching staff. That's what's got them there. That's what has got them here. Here's a crazy fact that I was reminded of earlier today. Did you guys know it's been 20 years since Georgia Tech has made a super regional? They haven't won a regional since 2006. I can't fathom that with the amount of talent and MLB players they've had, the tradition, the true like, hey, we're going to invest in baseball. It really blows my mind that Georgia Tech hasn't been to a super regional in 20 years. All right, so according to Jack, Wyoming, they don't play high school baseball in Wyoming. They play American Legion. American Legion had its run back when like my dad was growing up, all the way until like the early 2000s, and then travel baseball and the money in travel baseball took over. But American Legion's a good product, or at least it used to be like the product. It was the perfect game back then. Furman required their players to wear sweater vests. I don't disagree with that. Yeah, no. Listen, Noah has been out for a while. This poop has taken some years off his life. I'll tell you that. All right, so Wyoming is one of 3 states not to have it. Brendan Nimmo was the first-round pick while never playing high school baseball. So I'm going to try to think of the other 3 states that don't have high school baseball. I would say Maine and I would say Alaska probably don't have high school baseball. Here he is. Hey, Noah, were you redecorating that bathroom according to JD?
I was putting a new scent in the bathroom.
Oh, we get a bunt to beat the shift.
Baller.
Is that Andrew Lamb?
Yeah.
That's sick. That's an MLB player's son right there. Take what they're giving you. I wish more people did it.
Me too.
All right. So this is from Roberto Duran. Best College World Series team ever besides 2022 Tennessee, who invented baseball. 2001 Rice is up there. It was 2003 Rice. That had the 4 first-round pitchers. It was Wade Townsend. It was Philip Umber. It was who's the guy that pitched for the Rays? Oh man, I'm blanking on his name. David Aardsma, and one more. Yeah, that Rice team was filthy. But the best College World Series team ever. Let me think about this.
Well, as you continue to think about that, 2022 Oklahoma now has all 3 of their starters in the MLB.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But
but Peyton Graham's stuck in the Tigers farm system.
I thought he was going to be an MLB superstar. He was so good. Let me think. So that one of those Vandy teams, maybe 2014, they were really good. Shoot, some of those South Carolina teams were nasty too. I don't know. That's a good question. I'll have to do some research. Who's your favorite college baseball player ever? That's even tougher because there's really 2 eras to it. Like there was the era of me being a elementary and middle school fan, reading stuff in the newspaper or having my parents log on to Baseball America and let me read some stuff. There's that era where Anthony Rendon was up there. He's not a great human now, apparently, but he was an awesome college baseball player that I rooted my heart out for. And then there's the era of when I played and knew some of the guys from the 7 degrees of college baseball. Somebody that knows somebody or whatever. And then there's this era now with 11.7 of covering college baseball. I think my favorite college player of all time. Give me 10 seconds to sort through this.
I'm with you on, I think there's different eras of my fandom too. Because growing up, and it's well documented with us on our show, every year growing up in the North, all you did was just tune in for the College World Series. And then 2019, Bakich in Michigan makes the run. I start playing college baseball the same year. So I was like, yeah, I should watch this a lot more. And I just automatically tuned in. Ironically, the first year that I did that was 2020 when the season got canceled. But then 2021 on, I've watched every weekend. So, yeah, there's 2 eras of my fandom too.
I'll tell you one from since we started covering college baseball, Jonah Cox, and shout out to him for getting called up to the Giants, I think yesterday or 2 days ago.
Really?
Jonah Cox from Oral Roberts, I would find myself watching Twitter clips of his games or logging into the Summit League network to try to watch his at-bats. I thought he was one of my favorite. I mean, definitely one of my favorite players of all time. I love Darwin Barney for Oregon State. He was a freaking blast to watch. I'm trying to think of pitchers now. Let me think pitchers.
So one of my favorite pitchers, and this is us covering the game, was Cam Schulke, the reliever from Mississippi State who would drop down. He was from Michigan, but also he was just wicked. I loved watching Schulke. I also loved watching Ben Joyce. Every time that he ran out of the bullpen, you just knew it was 102 in college, and that's just rare. So you had to sit down for Joyce.
Hey, so my favorite Vance Honeycutt's a good answer there. At least in the modern day. Oh, we get a double from A&M. Oh, he fell. He tripped and fell. Oh no.
My favorite college player. This is the nostalgia pick. This is, every year I tuned in for College World Series. Noah pick is Carson Fulmer from Vanderbilt in 2014, 2015 were his 2 years.
Super nice guy. I shagged BP with him when we played.
Really?
Yeah, super nice guy. I mean, he had no business doing anything in a midweek. He's just farting around in the outfield. But genuinely a super nice guy.
Awesome. Yeah. He was a close.
I gotta say this real fast. Sorry to cut you off. I can't believe I didn't say this name first. He is my favorite college hitter of all time, and that's Preston Tucker from Florida.
Oh yeah,
I wanted to be everything Preston Tucker was. I needed to wear batting gloves because my hands would sweat really bad during games. But Preston Tucker didn't wear batting gloves, so I would try. I tried hitting with no batting gloves because of Preston Tucker from Florida. That whole Florida team was awesome. Like Nolan Fontana at short, Brian Johnson, who was the two-way guy. That Mike Zunino was on that team, who ended up winning the Golden Spikes. Like that Florida team was a lot of fun to root for.
So 2014, Carson Fulmer was like an electric closer, and I was 14, 15 at the time. I don't know, somewhere in that range. And it was at the time where I for my windup or whatever, like I just something mechanically was off for me as a pitcher, and I just adopted the Carson Fulmer windup, the quick jab, step, down, up, go, and then have tempo to the plate, and I rocked with it almost all the way through high school.
Committed teacher, thank you for giving me an excuse to break out this jersey. The official number 34 Mercer Bears jersey.
Let's go.
I agree. Ultimate locker room guy. Ultimate swinging at the first pitch of every at-bat guy.
Joseph Brennan says Preston Tucker, Plant High School, Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, dude. I think that's Polk County, if I'm not mistaken. He was awesome.
Brendan McKay was also one of my favorites.
Yeah, Matt Wallner. Because my brother was the baseball manager at Southern Miss during that time. Matt Wallner has an awesome story. He was recruited and signed to play baseball at either University of North Dakota or North Dakota State. No, I'm sorry, it was University of North Dakota. And they canceled their baseball team his senior year of high school. So he couldn't go to North Dakota. Like they didn't have a baseball team. So he was from Minnesota, and Brian Dozier, Southern Miss alum, was playing for the Twins at the time, helped him get recruited to Southern Miss. And still to this day, probably has some of the most raw power I've ever seen out of a college hitter. He hit a homer at the 2019 regionals against, I think it was Arizona State at LSU, and it cleared the Tiger National Championship banner in right field by a mile. And he also threw 100 off the mound. People don't realize, like he was a two-way guy for a while for Southern Miss.
Why hasn't Clayton Freshcorn started all year for Texas A&M?
I don't know.
He's through 6 1/3 with 82 pitches.
And I was honestly doubting this decision. I'm like, dude, he's been great out of the pen all year. Like, why not try to get it to like the 5th or 6th inning and then put him in? But I mean, he's been great today. Noah's Ark, team bias, but Nolan McLean was so fun to watch in college. True 3-outcome guy. He was. I mean, and yeah, it's funny that he ends up being like Team USA starting pitcher and everything. Because at the time, I thought he was going to hit, and I thought Benj was going to pitch, and they flipped in pro ball. Trey Turner's a great answer, Jesse. Trey Turner at NC State was so swaggy. Oh my God, I forgot about when he was at NC State, and they also had Carlos Rodon. Those were some fun teams. Mangum's always a good answer. Mangum's kind of a chalk answer, though. Of course, everybody loved Jake Mangum. He was the
SEC hit king.
I would when he retires from the MLB, I want him to be the commissioner of college baseball.
Now it's just him and Connor Griffin bulling it up with the Pirates.
Yeah.
Those two are boys. It's hilarious.
I have a feeling Chase Fralick's about to hit a bomb right here, boys. 1-1 count, bottom 6.
A big boy bomb.
I mean, he's hit like 5 this weekend. He has been seeing beach balls up there. I'm like afraid to check. Thank you. I said Jonah Cox earlier. Matt, I agree. Jonah Cox recently this era of college baseball was the freaking man. Oh, and did he just do it? I called it. I mean, why pitch to the guy, dude? Why pitch to him? He is truly a Major League Baseball player playing at Auburn right now.
Ben.
That's unbelievable. Did that say his 30th homer this year?
No, it's not 30.
I thought it just flashed 30 homers. 5th straight game with a home run. His second 5 home run streak of the season.
That's silly.
He is such a pure hitter.
He's the first D1 player this decade to have 2 different 5-game homer streaks.
Yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous. 1 5-game homer streak is crazy. Yeah, I mean, we all kind of felt that was happening, right?
Hey, Ben, when that's on the pod, don't answer because that'll be the stat. I mean, that's a stat and a half.
I won't answer. Good for him.
Good for him. Damn it.
Point, you just give him the 4 fingers and you're like, hey, go to first.
Yeah.
Get to first. You don't swing the bat.
Yep.
Yep. Eagballs just said the same thing. I mean, you got to just put him on it, right? Like, you got to just put him on first. Like, make somebody else beat you.
It was 20 homers. First catcher in Auburn history with 20 homers.
That's why when I saw it flash 30, I was shocked. I was like, man, he has not been like in any kind of news. But you know what? This is right. And then you hit the batter right after. Oh, that was a 3-0 count. That's fine. But this is right where Milwaukee wants you. They want you all hyped up, thinking you're about to win. Let's see this pitch. It was just honestly not a terrible pitch.
No, it was low and away.
Low and away, and he just went down and got it.
Dead center, 390.
Isn't it crazy that Auburn went from Ike Irish to him? How spoiled are they?
Well, and they've got like 3 catchers on this team, and he's just dominated.
No way. Did you read this? This also can be.
Oh, that's my guy.
Chase Freilich, 2-time Georgia High School Tennis Player of the Year.
Wow.
How?
He's thick. Like, shout out to him.
No offense, I'm going to have to fact check this because I think that's the coolest stat in the world. And if I just start blasting that out on the airwaves and it's not true, I would be very disappointed.
Hey, Ben, Eagball says he gives Drake Baldwin vibes.
Yeah, Drake Baldwin was fun in college too at Missouri State. I mean, toy cannon, packed a punch. Now I think
toy cannon.
I think Freilich
new one. That's good.
Yeah, Freilich's 6'2", 227, and I think he's probably more than that.
Yeah,
he's probably 240, but. I'm reading his high school. Attended McIntosh High School in Georgia, rated by Perfect Game as the number 114 overall player in the class. Hey, good job, Perfect Game. You ranked 113 kids ahead of them. Now he is the number 2 catcher in Georgia. Blah, 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 blah. Hit 448 with 19 doubles, 13 homers, and 82 RBIs in his junior and senior seasons combined. Player rated by Perfect Game. Selected by the Padres in the 20th round. Also a standout tennis player, ranked as high as number 3 in the country for his birth year.
Holy shit.
2-time Al Parker Award winner for the Georgia Tennis Player of the Year. Received 60-plus D1 offers to play tennis. That is unbelievable.
That's silly.
Both of his parents played collegiate tennis.
Hand-eye coordination off the charts for Chase Freilich.
Why is that not national news? Hey, thank you, Preg. Thank you, Preg, for bringing that to my attention. That is the coolest thing I've learned all day.
Ben, did you play tennis growing up?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Well, you said you'd smoke me in tennis.
Yeah, that's the principle of like, I'm not losing to you in anything, Noah. And it was table tennis. It was ping pong, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it was a
No,
best of
you're
3
right.
series: pickleball, tennis, and ping pong.
Yeah, I would find a way to beat you in all three. I'd sweep you.
I don't know. I was a one singles tennis player in high school. I wasn't an all-state or a tennis player of the year guy in high school, though. That's crazy. I was kind of fed to the wolves as our one singles player. We were in the best division of Southeast Michigan, and I did not hold my own.
What kind of athletes are we having on the tennis court out there?
I mean, there were like most of them, if they were athletes, they were like baseball players playing something in the fall at school. That's what I was. You didn't really find many very, very, very good strictly tennis players. There's some hockey players, there's some soccer players, there's some baseball players, but tennis was always kind of the second sport to a lot of people that I played with and against in Michigan here.
Yeah, makes sense. I don't even know, dude. I don't know a single tennis player in the
and
state
golf
of Texas.
and golfers like playing tennis too.
Do you want to hear my theory on golf?
What's your theory on golf?
If you take any high-level baseball player.
Oh shit.
Oh
wait, no, that's USC.
Oh no, Aggies. Oh no, Aggies.
Augie Lopez.
He is so good, dude. 19 homers, and they play in some graveyards out there. That ball disappeared into the darkness. It like went into the abyss.
Uh-oh, Aggies. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
And you're going to get a little bit of Mason Edwards here in a little bit, I imagine, right?
Yeah, I mean, USC just bought themselves some time, too.
Yikes. What was I just saying? Oh, I think if you take any you take any Division I baseball player here playing Division I baseball today, and for all of the hours and time and money invested they did with baseball growing up. So think about like all the times they threw the ball with their dad in the backyard. They played wall ball. They hit in the cage.
Mason Edwards is just chilling in the dugout, by the way.
Yeah, he's
not coming in.
Yeah,
no,
he's not playing today. But you take all the practice time they spent on baseball and you put it into golf, they would all be on the PGA Tour. That's my thought process. All right. I need to go. I'm going to take a rally pee here.
All right.
I'm going to get Milwaukee out of this little jam, and this is going to propel them forward. And, this might be a rally pee for the Aggies too. I want to see some close games. I want to see some real close games and good finishes. Man, it sucks that his start ends like that, but he did a great job.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back.
So Little Rock, Troy, and Southern California, the Trojan Trio. Moving on potentially to super regionals. And Auburn's in business after Milwaukee's pitching change. They got runners on first and second with one out. Avery's saying Mia Williams, not again. What did she do this time around? How was the poop? It was a 7 out of 10, just an average one. It went longer than I would have liked, and it wasn't the cleanest operation. I wonder what the Trojan Trio parlay would have paid. Well, I have the opening odds written down here. Little Rock was 19-1 to win their regional. Troy to win the Gainesville regional was plus 650. And USC to win College Station was plus 245. So let's pull up a trusty parlay calculator here.
I'm saying my guess is would you say it was 19, 750 and 250?
Yeah.
I'm
something
saying
in that range.
243 to 1. That's my guess. Did you tell them I was pooping? Oh, no, they're saying your poop was a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Where's the fiber sponsors?
Ben, it was 516 to 1.
516 to 1?
Plus 51,650.
So what? So you bet $5 and that's $2,500.
So if you bet $5, yeah, it was 25.82.
It's funny because those are the only 3 Division I teams named the Trojans. The year of the Trojan. Oh, Auburn extends the lead, and they're still in business.
So $10 would have won you 5,100 there. Dude, they just said on the broadcast that Bub Terrell's batting 526 on the first pitch of an at bat.
That's a crazy stat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be running out of steam here. If Auburn scores 2 more, I think it's over. 4-2 is manageable. 6-2. You're counting on 5 runs in the last 3 innings.
Smoked.
All
5-2.
5-2. I think it's still doable. You could score 3 runs in 3 innings.
So, Ben. Oh, USC just smoked a ball off the right field wall for a single. Oh, okay. Could have been a double. It looks like he might have hurt himself.
Yeah, I think he might have just pulled a quad.
Yeah. The second time we've seen that this weekend.
The way that Milwaukee was playing the first 2 games of this regional, like they would be winning this game. Auburn's only scored 5 runs, and Milwaukee was putting up double digits with ease in the first 4 innings. We just need the Panthers start hitting again.
So my regional portfolio, by the way, I lost a lot of bets, but
it only takes
we're turning up green, boys. Oregon minus 125, and Cal Poly at 15-1 were my only 2 that I had won prior to today. But boy, oh boy, let me tell you about today so far.
Well, with just those 2, even if you bet all 16 regionals, you're coming out positive.
I was right around 500. It was not green, but then we started off today with a 17-1 St. John's. So now I'm swimming. Oh, Auburn's dressing up the score now.
Yeah, this ain't good. This ain't good.
So yeah, St. John's at 17-1. West Virginia minus 105. Florida did go down minus 200 there, so that was a loss for me. But I'm also sitting on USC and Auburn tickets.
What was Auburn?
So Auburn was minus 265. I threw them into a parlay with Georgia.
Okay. Yeah, 6-2 is tough.
Another one, dude. It's a barrel party right now in Auburn.
Well, that was a great season for Milwaukee. They got a lot of national exposure.
Yeah.
Ball is just bouncing around now. Yeah, this ain't good.
I do think we stick around though. A&M can make some noise.
Yeah, let's.
That's probably not over in College Station, especially if Edwards is not coming out of the pen.
So now we're going to get Auburn hosting Ole Miss in a super, correct?
Super. Yep.
That'll be fun, dude. Like both pitching staffs are really good.
Yeah.
Offenses, like talk about physicality in the lineup. Both teams have linebackers 1 through 9.
Yeah.
That's going to end up being probably the premier. That and Mississippi State, Georgia, Oregon, Texas. Low key, UNC USC would be an awesome uniform matchup.
Yeah, it would be. I think Dimitri said that on one of our previews or something.
I'm officially counting Milwaukee out, Brady. Brady said don't count out Milwaukee. I am officially counting them out. Auburn's 6th inning. Homer, triple, double, single, walk, hit by pitch.
By the way, my preseason Omaha 8 is officially dead.
You have 0.
I have 1, which was my preseason national champion. But
Texas?
UCLA, done. LSU, didn't even make it. Coastal, done. Georgia Tech, done. Kentucky, done. Florida State, done. UC Santa Barbara, done. All I have left is Texas.
See, I don't do preseason field or Omaha 8s anymore because it really with the regionals and the super regional matchups, you really just don't know who's going to play each other in the postseason. Chase Fralick's back up. He's the one that started this inning, right? Leadoff homer?
I think so.
Wow, what an inning. What an inning for Auburn.
Dude, there is some cool shit brewing in the 11.7 group chat, by the way.
What is it? Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool. Kind of a bummer the way this ended up. Like, I mean, congrats to Auburn and USC. I was just hoping for some nail biter games.
Yeah.
Like,
we had them in the 6 o'clock games. The 6 o'clock with West Virginia, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, Georgia Tech was close. St. John's, Florida State was close.
All right, I'm going to go back to the chat here. You'll have 2 super regionals less than an hour apart from each other. Yeah, Troy and Auburn, very close. And then they're only like an hour and a half or 2 hours from Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, man.
Joseph's rooting for the over 13.5. What was Auburn run line? Like -6.5 or something crazy?
Auburn's run line, I don't know. I didn't look.
I think it was like 6.5 or 7.5. It was a big spread. All right, we're going to give A&M one more at bat, Milwaukee one more at bat, and if they don't score, we got to start the pod. 11:30. I mean, I'm planning on being up until 2:30, but after 2:30, it becomes the witching hour for me. I wouldn't know what to say. Yeah, 6.5 was the spread. Tannic Caesar needs an Auburn team total over 9.5. I think they're going to get there.
If what we're talking about in the 11.7 group chat comes to fruition,
Yeah,
that would be really funny.
All right, here's a good question from Shivadelphia.
Philadelphia, yeah.
Who are your guys' top 3 faves to get to the final 2 remaining at this point? So I think North Carolina versus either Georgia, Texas, Mississippi State would be I mean, the favorites right now on the left side.
I think
Georgia.
I think for me, it's North Carolina, Texas.
North Carolina, Texas feels like the right pick. Now, don't count out Georgia. Everybody
Georgia, yeah.
But Georgia also has a tough super regional matchup, and so does Texas with Oregon. I think Oregon's going to give Texas everything they can handle. North Carolina and Auburn on the left side of the bracket feel like the move. Now,
yeah, but they're the first matchup down there in Omaha.
Yeah.
That might be it can't be the Friday night game because I don't know about the atmosphere, but Auburn, North Carolina is going to be your best matchup in Omaha on paper. Texas, Georgia is right there too. Texas, Georgia could be number 1. Texas, Mississippi State also could be number 1. That's probably your Saturday night matchup.
All right, I'm trying to think of out of this bracket, out of this super regional bracket, who would bring the most fans? Who would bring the most? So we have to go through the super regionals though. So Cal Poly, West Virginia. West Virginia wins that for fan base.
Yeah.
Troy, Little Rock. Little Rock is closer, but I think Troy has a bigger fan base. Oh, there we go. A&M getting one back. No, it was short.
It needed legs. It didn't get legs.
That ball died. That's a good question for the chat. Who would bring more fans to Omaha, Little Rock or Troy? I think it's a toss-up. Maybe Arkansas fans that already booked their trip to Omaha will put on a Little Rock hat.
Bet. Just absolutely. That was one fan base we didn't mention last night for most tortured.
Yeah.
Arkansas, most tortured fan base, and they've got to go support little
Florida
brother.
State, Georgia Tech, Arkansas, tortured fan bases. Southern Miss, East Carolina, same thing.
Did you say Georgia State?
I meant Georgia Tech. You know what I meant.
Okay.
All right, North Carolina, or let's say USC wins this game.
Georgia Tech, Arkansas, East Carolina. Who else?
I'm back on who would bring the most fans.
Gotcha.
People are saying, well, Eeg says Little Rock just because I think he hates Troy. Troy, Arkansas fans joining the Little Rock bandwagon. Troy. All right, so Troy's the answer. So West Virginia, Troy. North Carolina would bring more fans than USC, I think. What do you think? North Carolina, USC. Who brings more fans to Omaha?
Both of them are kind of.
I think North Carolina would bring more. Ole Miss, Auburn is truly a.
Like North Carolina's been there a couple of times. USC, you really could rekindle some of the magic.
Yeah, but we see it West Coast teams just don't travel as well.
Well, North Carolina doesn't really either. They're not crazy in Omaha.
Yeah,
it's beatable. Is all I'm trying to say.
I know.
And for the first Omaha trip in like a decade, I could see it out of USC.
I disagree. They brought a decent amount of fans the last time they went.
In 24.
Well, no, sorry. Did they go in 22 or 21?
Yeah, that's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
They went in 24, and then
I think they went in 21, if I'm not mistaken, or 22. I don't know. All right, so Kansas, I think, would bring more than Oklahoma. Alabama would definitely bring more than St. John's. Oregon, Texas would bring more. And then Mississippi State, Georgia. That is a tough debate there because Georgia hasn't been since 2008. But Mississippi State fans travel with the best of them.
Yeah.
That's just a win-win. Now, if we flip it, we flip all of those. We go Cal Poly, Little Rock, USC, and then Auburn, Ole Miss, I think is a coin flip. Mississippi State, Georgia, coin flip. And you go Oregon, St. John's, Oklahoma. Omaha prices will be dirt cheap. You know, I do apologize to OU fans. They do travel well. At least they traveled well in 22 to Omaha. All right, let's go back to the chat here. Does St. John's have a chance versus Alabama? Yeah. Did you not see St. John's other than like 3 innings, that whole regional? They went 3-0 in that regional, swept through it, and it was never a sweat. They played really good ball.
You did say outside of like 3 innings, and it was a sweat that first game.
Nah, not really.
They needed 2 pass balls.
Yeah, but they felt like they were in control. Like they hadn't. Florida State never had like huge momentum against them.
No, you're right.
I do want to give a shout out to the Citadel, though. Citadel is a national brand in college baseball that not a lot of people realize. They had some dynasties going in the 80s and 90s, and their fan base and like their alumni base is up there with some of the strongest in the country. Don't let the Citadel get some momentum. Like, don't let the Dell get baseball momentum, because they will become a every year regional team, like a Coastal Carolina-esque.
The Dell.
Ole Miss did travel well. Super Regional should be hosted at MLB Stadium. See, I don't think so. Like they wouldn't fill up MLB stadiums, and it would look. I see where your head's at, Peter. And if you could fill up an MLB stadium guaranteed, then yes, do it. But there's something about having high-level postseason baseball at your home field makes it 10 times cooler. Let's show the committee and get 3 mid-major teams to Omaha. I'm all about that. No one wants to play at a half-empty MLB stadium and ruin the campus atmosphere. That's kind of what I was saying there.
Yep.
That's the right answer. 90-10 Citadel fans just shit on. That's funny. Citadel fans showed up in ATL. Yeah, they have a strong fan base. Who's the current Golden Spikes front runner? I think it depends, right? They don't count regionals and super regional stats, do they, when they vote, or do they?
No, they should not.
I think it's. I don't
believe they're supposed to, but the voting doesn't get cast until after Super Regional weekend.
I mean, it's going to be Daniel Jackson from UGA, I think.
SEC just wins it.
Yeah, they usually just give it to the best player in the SEC.
That's what it's turned into for 4 straight years.
I would favor Landon Hairston. I think his numbers were better. I could even see a case for Tate Davis that other teams had no reason to pitch to him. And
this year is a really complicated year. There's not really a
last
clear
year was
winner.
complicated.
Yeah, last year too. Because this year you also have Jackson Flora and Mason Edwards, two dominant pitchers, elite stats across the board. And if you nominate just one of those pitchers, there's going to be a lot of people upset that it's not Tate Davis, Landon Hairston, and Daniel Jackson as your 3 nominees.
Yep.
So they're in a tight spot.
All right, these games are
USC's tacking on more.
All right, well, let's stop the live here because we're going to record a really good podcast for you guys. It'll be out in the morning. We do appreciate everybody for listening, or I guess watching and hanging out with us. These are always fun. We got Super Regionals
I
coming
will
up.
say, like, I know you're wanting to wrap it up, and we can wrap it up if you want to. I don't think Dimitri is going to want to start until he gets all the posts out.
Yeah, but we got to start like pre-planning the show because it's going to be a long one.
That's fine. Yep.
Like I'm staying on the streaming platform. We got to cut the live because we got to plan this show. We got to plan it, get our ducks in a row, and then we'll hit record once these games are over with. But we love you guys. Thank you for joining. It's always a blast. We'll do some more of these leading up into the Super Regionals. Probably not tomorrow, but Wednesday we'll come out with a podcast, and then Thursday night guaranteed live. Friday night guaranteed live. We'll start doing some more of these. So we will see you guys here in just a few hours.